not usually cover grocery store openings, but this is no typical grocery store. Hi everyone, I'm Chris Hernandez with the Weekly Report, your look at news from the city of Kansas City, Missouri. The city served as a developer for this project in order to spark economic development on the east side and bring an amenity to residents here to end the food desert. This is the new Sunfresh grocery store located right here at Linwood Boulevard and Prospect Avenue. Fresh fruits and vegetables, a bakery, a deli, grab-and-go items. You will definitely want to come down and check it out. This is just one example of more than $2 billion in economic development that has been pumped into the east side by the city and private partners over the past several years, generating jobs and new development.
This is part of $2.3 billion of investment on the east side in private and public money since 2011. It ain't second place, it ain't washed down, it's first class, and people are working here.
My whole neighborhood is excited. We've been in the desert for a long time, so we really want this to work.
This is a real investment. I want to thank the taxpayers. I want to thank the community.
If I've never been prouder to be a 3rd District resident, I am 3rd District proud today. You can hashtag that, 3rd District proud. 1, 2, 3.
A lot of people are pretty excited about these developments because it's not just the grocery store. There are additional stores throughout the rest of the shopping center, and it's hopeful that this will spark improvement throughout the surrounding neighborhood. And did you know that you can recommend neighborhood improvements that bring your local tax dollars back to your block? It's through the PIAC process. This is a chance to suggest a project at an upcoming PIAC meeting near you. The Public Improvements Advisory Committee holds a series of public hearings this summer because we want to hear from you. There will be a meeting Monday, July 9th from 6 to 8 p.m. at Grace and Holy Trinity Cathedral, which is downtown at 415 West 13th Street. Another one is set for Thursday, July 12th from 6 to 8 p.m. at Kansas City United Church of Christ, 205 West 65th Street. And a third one will be Tuesday, July 17th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Greg Kleiss Community Center, 1600 Buck O'Neill Way in the 18th and Vine Historic District. Remember, you must submit ideas to the PIAC Committee by August 31st. For more information, just go to our website at kcmo.gov/PIAC, P-I-A-C. You can go grocery shopping here to get picnic supplies and then go to Shakespeare in the Park. That's right, the Bard is back. It's the annual Heart of America Shakespeare Festival located in Southmoreland Park, which is just west of the Nelson Atkins Museum of Art. This year, the festival features the comedy Much Ado About Nothing. The show runs now through July 1st, and the best thing is, it's free. However, if you do want to get up close and personal with the actors, some reserved seats are available for a donation of just $25. There are pre-show parodies at 6:30 and 7:15 from Team Shakespeare, and a show talk happens at 7 o'clock before each performance. For more information, go to kcshakes.org. This store is quickly becoming a neighborhood attraction, and we know that there are many Kansas City neighborhoods that have fun, creative events throughout the entire summer, and some of your tax dollars go to support and encourage these events. It's through the Neighborhood Tourist Development Fund, and you can help out with that process. Nonprofits are eligible to apply for this funding, and city staff holds workshops on how to apply. So if you have a group that is putting on a great event that you think might attract tourists to your neighborhood, you should check out these workshops. The next one is Tuesday, July 10th from 10 a.m. to 12:30 at the Rockhurst University Community Center located at 5401 Troost. Another one will be held Friday, August 10th from 10 a.m. to 12:30 at KCPD East Patrol located at 2640 Prospect. Additional information and the complete workshop schedule is available at kcmo.gov/NTDF. Independence Day is almost here, and that means brats on the grill. But here in this store, you can buy homemade Italian sausage. It's really good. Okay, but 4th of July also means we need to remind you that it is illegal to set off fireworks in the city. It's also illegal to shoot off guns to celebrate the 4th. Remember, that's very unsafe. You don't want those bullets to come down and damage your roof or your neighbor's roof, and you certainly don't want to hurt someone. So be sure to celebrate safely and enjoy one of the many community events that have big fireworks displays. It's just as fun. Also keep in mind that the city's holiday trash and recycling schedule is in effect on Wednesday through Saturday of that week. July 5th through the 10th is also a no tag period for trash collection. That's when you can set out up to 15 bags of trash without buying extra tags. So of course you can use the holiday weekend to clean up from all that celebrating. Also remember, the monthly tornado siren test will move from July 4th to July 11th the following Wednesday. If there are any city programs or events that you'd like to know more about, just email us at communications@kcmo.org and we will get it on the weekly report for you. You can watch all of our programs on demand by just going to our YouTube channel. Again, I'm Chris Hernandez. Thanks for watching the Weekly Report, and stay right where you are because we have new videos coming up from several city departments.
Conversation started. We're going to bring up here, first of all, I want to thank everybody from the Parks Department, the Kansas City Parks Department. We've had folks out here all morning setting up the stage. This is a very unique park in that we have a very special partnership between North Kansas City Area Baseball and the Kansas City Parks Department. Kansas City Parks takes care of the trees and the grass in the midways. They take care of the football field over there. And North Kansas City Area Baseball takes care of the outfield grass and getting the chalk lines and the umpires and everything. So it's been a very profitable partnership for going on 30 years now. So I want to bring up the director of Kansas City Parks, Mark McHenry. He's going to also recognize a few of the other parks members. And I've got to say that this park wouldn't be here without the help from Miss Anita Gorman, who was a council person and on the Parks Department way back when. So we thank her very, very much for her support in building this park. So Mark, come on up, say a few words.
These bowl diamonds used to be over on the waterland by their treatment facility, and as you said, they had to expand the facility and do some major construction. So we came to this location, and then fortunately our partners in the Water Service Department allowed this to take place. This has been their land for some time, and they made it available to us to have this great complex we have here today. Chris mentioned Anita Gorman. She was here 25 years ago to throw out the first pitch, and I believe she's going to do that again today. And she's had great leadership in the Northland and making a great park system for all of Kansas City, and this is one of those parks that was possible under her leadership.
It was a soybean field, and it had huge power lines running through it. And I think the first 15 designs for the park that I was involved in tried to work around these huge power lines. And I'm going, no, this is not going to work. That's when people were scared of high voltage electricity. So I said, we got to move it. You'll never get it moved. I said, well, I work for Kansas City Power and Light. Let me see what I can do. I went to the powers that be, and they said, sure. We've been wanting to move those lines for years. And so they moved them over there along the railroad tracks. And then we were able to design the park like we wanted after 27 attempts.
It's pretty impactful to see how this league has grown over the course of the last 8 years. I think when we first started, or when I first started, and Ed's kind of showing me the ropes, we were roughly around 160 70 teams or so at the time in our program, and now we're approaching 280 on an annual basis. That's just from the spring season. In the fall seasons, we jumped from 90 to 100 and 180 in that time frame. So a lot of growth. That means baseball's strong, and hopefully what that means for us in the city, and more importantly for our community, is that we're providing a great venue like Waterwell to play the great game of baseball.
Today we are at the John Warnell House Museum, located at 61st and Warnell Road, a landmark that is on the National Register of Historic Places. And we are with Executive Director Carrie Nichols to tell us about upcoming programming that is supported by the Neighborhood Tourist Development Fund. Carrie, thank you for taking time to talk to us today.
Thank you for coming out today.
And you've got lots of activities and events that are happening here and at another related museum, the Alexander Majors House. Can you tell us about some of the upcoming events?
Absolutely. So we have an abundance of events taking place at the John Warnell House Museum, as well as the Alexander Majors House Museum and Barn. And we're coming up on summer. And so we really focus in the summer on a lot of our youth programming, particularly our summer camps. Our summer camps are very popular, and we really get the kids out and engaged with demonstrations and all types of activities, from storytelling to crafts, that really focus on different aspects of the mid-19th century, including the Civil War, of course, early women's history, westward expansion. And, you know, the kids come back. We have camps in June and July, and they're week-long camps. But we also have day options, which is new for us this year. And so we've got a lot of people in the community that are really excited about that opportunity. And we even have some kids that have signed up for both months.
Great. And what ages are we talking for the summer camp?
Sure. So we really focus on ages 6 through 12. But you know, we have kids that come back year after year, and they really kind of become a family to us. And after they leave us at the age of 12, they're eligible to come back as junior volunteers and help out with the younger kids during the summer camp program. And we really encourage that as well.
And what role do you see that historic sites like these museums play for the community?
Historic sites like the Warnell and the Majors House Museums really serve as authentic locations to immerse yourself and learn about history. Really no other way to do it. You know, you're here on site, and just to touch base with yourself in that time period. And so we see that as so important to be immersive and on-site. You know, we also have programs off-site. We do a lot of programs off-site on request. So we do like to go out into the community as well, and share information about what we're doing, and hopefully bring in more people to the house museums too.
And with all of the programming that you have set up, where's the best place to find information, current information?
We have a very active website, so warnellmajors.org. On that website, we would encourage you to sign up for our emails, and we would send you very detailed information about all of our current programming. And we're also very active on social media, so do not forget to visit us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for taking time in this beautiful space to tell us about your programs.
Thank you.
The Neighborhood Tourist Development Fund supports local nonprofits that bring cultural, social, educational, and recreational activities to our area. To learn about additional upcoming events, visit kcmo.gov/ntdf.